Okay, well, hey neighbors, and welcome to, damn, look at this mess. I can do better than this. Shit. Okay, well, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop Bedroom Edition. No, the title is correct. We're going to critique a song, okay? The song Empty by Letdown. And before we get to that, you guys need some guts first, okay? You need some background, you need some detail, especially if you're new here. I encourage you to stay. If you're here for the chainsaws, stay, damn it, because this is my life. You know that's what this channel is. I have a YouTube channel that I can get monetized, or I can apply for monetization. And I have not yet, even though that was the goal I was working toward, because I don't know if I want to, okay? There is a thing called the Fair Use Act, and right here on YouTube's website, I finally found it. I'm not great with technology, you guys. I'm a chronic pain sufferer. And you'll hear me do that a lot. It is because I have to. And that is because of my pain. This is my bedroom. I live in a moldy, dilapidated trailer. I do not hide any of this from you. So if you're new here, welcome to my life. I used to be a drug addict. Now I'm not, but the doctors won't help me. So am I going to end up being a drug addict again? Because I might be in a wheelchair in a few years. We'll find out, neighbors. Stay tuned, because if I do, I'm going to put the shit on the internet. Why not? That's what we're supposed to do in life. Love thy neighbor, whether Jesus is real or not. Welcome to the craziest damn channel you've ever been to. Okay, so it says here, this is what I love. It says, some activities that may qualify as fair use include criticism, commentary, and news reporting. Fair use aims to promote freedom of expression. What am I doing here, YouTube? Let my video up, damn it. I don't know why you won't let me do this. Everybody else does it. What am I doing wrong? I don't know technology great, you guys, but I am going to bring you a different type of video. And I'm going to try and commit to have this project done in a week, because I'm really struggling with my pain. And I'm not able to work on chainsaws right now, unfortunately. And this channel, I don't know what direction I want to take it yet. But this is something I really have been wanting to do for years. Is make videos. I want to criticize, okay, good or bad. Maybe that's part of my character flaw. Maybe I like criticizing people. Maybe I think I'm better than people. I really don't think I am, but in certain ways of my character, I do think I am. That being said, it's also about testimony. It's about sharing life together. It's about helping others. And the battles I've been through, most people cannot even fathom or begin to understand. Some of you know some of my battles already because you've been on the channel from the beginning. Okay, so you already seen all my videos, and you know a lot of my videos have testimony in them about my life. Confessions at the parts washer is something I don't see anybody on the internet doing. Who else on the internet is going on the internet and saying exactly how they're shitty every time they're shitty, and how they've been shitty? I'm still doing it. It's hard. I got a lot of stuff I'm still trying to bring you guys. But for now, I want to make it very clear to YouTube, censor algorithm, hey, this is for fair use. And disclaimer, you guys, this is for fair use. This is not my material. This is not my song. This is not my music. But I pay for YouTube Premium, and therefore I get access to this music with my membership. Okay? And so we are going to play one verse at a time. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say what I think about the lyrics. I'm going to say what I think about them in the world. And I'm going to say what I think about them in my own life, and why this song's on repeat on my computer right now. Okay? That being said, please go in the comments down below and share with me what you think of this type of content on this channel. If you're new, especially. And if you're not new, especially. Everybody that watches this should leave a comment. Okay? Because I'm a suffering human being and I need your help. That's the reality of it. Okay? So this might be the way I have to survive. I might end up in a wheelchair bringing you videos from a wheelchair in a few years. Who knows? But if I do decide to get monetized, this is largely what I would like this channel to be about, is the criticism, okay? The freedom of expression, without somebody else saying, oh, no, you can't use that to talk about it because it's mine. And because I have rules here. I'm going to get past it, you guys. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, okay? I got straight A's in school, and everybody thought I was smart. But little did they know, part of my testimony was I never had friends. And I just wanted to please my daddy. And my daddy wanted me to do good in school, and that's the only time he would tell me he was proud of me. And so all I ever did was study, 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 study. School was so hard for me. so hard. It didn't come easy getting straight A's. This song is speaking to me in volumes right now. And I think it can help me express myself to you better, because you guys know I have a brain injury and my thoughts are not always organized. This is, again, raw, real. I've not practiced this at all. The only thing I did is love you guys enough to clean my desk off and put a half decent shirt on. Sorry, neighbors. Not sorry. You want some tea? Okay, so we're going to get right to it. Thank you, Rob Weaver, for the camera. We're trying the Canon. That Rob Weaver is a long-time subscriber. He's one of my favorites. Don't tell nobody I said that, Rob, or I'll kill you. No, just kidding. And he has done and is doing a lot for the channel. And when I say this channel, I mean this community, and I mean me. I mean my life. An individual that has never felt like anybody cared about his life in a real way. And so I'm hoping to find people out there that know what real love is, no matter what they believe. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play the verse, then I'm going to read it and break it down. Okay? So again, here we go. This is the band Letdown. Let me tell you real quick one more fact. The only reason I know this song now is because I had my YouTube premium on my other email, and since this email is linked to my YouTube, I had to switch it, but I took months switching it because you can't get a hold of nobody at YouTube. YouTube, you did me dirty, okay? But maybe you did me right by accident. But I couldn't switch all of my playlist. I knew the last time I changed my email and my premium that I had to fight the algorithm again to get the music I wanted, okay? And I'm fighting this algorithm, but when you're working with your hands and greasy and dirty, you can't stop every song and change every song. And this one came on, and tonight it came on again, an algorithm, just because I was trying desperately to hang my laundry after I confessed to a family member I did coke in their living room when they were letting me stay with them when I was homeless. And they have kids. Thanks for forgiving me, neighbors. Love you. You'll see this video. That being said, you will see me think, God, sorry. But I'll get better at the editing too, and sometimes I'll help take this out. Shit, where were we? Right. And so this song just so happened to come into my life recently. And I'm going to break it down for you. Okay, so here we go, you guys. This might not be your type of music, but it's not about the music, okay? Please understand. We are about the words here, the lyrics, the feelings, the emotions, the passion, the despair, all of that, all of it. This says so damn much. It's beautiful. Okay, here we go.
You don't know
10 seconds.
I've been through. You don't know the price I've paid. You can't see the walls I'm bracing, time I'm facing all my days. Every bit of man I once was, every bit of love that I could have, living in a moment, setting into motion all the other fear I had.
You don't know the hell I've been through. You don't know the price I've paid. You can't see the walls I'm bracing, time I'm facing, all my days. I live in a moldy, dilapidated trailer. When we hear you can't see the walls I'm bracing, on this channel I end my videos with be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. We're all trying to brace life up and get by. And the reason we're all having such a hard time bracing life up, whether it's financially or emotionally, because it seems the people that are stable financially are some of the chittiest people. Okay? That, or they're just so alone in their head that they're bracing all these emotions up that they feel like they can't share with nobody because they will be judged. And then people won't like them. And then they will leave their life. All my days, even every bit of man I once was. He's talking past tense there. The man I once was, every bit of man I once was. And then he says every bit of love that I could have. The world destroyed a lot of me. The shitty world, the mean, cruel world, destroyed a lot of beautiful character. Didn't destroy it, almost destroyed, I should say. I'm trying to bring it back, but a lot of good character that I had. A lot of love I had. I hear like this is a human being that is saying, I had so much to give. In a moment, setting into motion all the other fear I had. I can't quite talk about what moment he's talking about there, but I know mine. Living in a moment after I married my high school sweetheart. set into motion all these fears I had about life. I had a drug addict mom. I had a fear of becoming a drug addict, and I did. I had an adultering mom. I had a fear of being adultered on, and I was. But I also was an adulterer. It was living in a moment. It was literally one moment, one lapse in judgment that changes the course of life and history time and time again. These slight lapses of character flaw, like cheating on your wife or leaving your wife. What I did is I stuck to what my daddy said, because my daddy got cheated on. And my daddy told me, if you ever want to sleep with another person and you're married, you should have the decency to leave the person you're with first. And he's right. And so I told my high school sweetheart, and we'll tell you about that testimony another time, that I was leaving her. Okay? And it was for another girl. All those fears in life, when I hear that, all the other fear I had, so as I was growing up, all these fears I had of what my life might be, what the future might be. Everything, you think about everything spiders out from certain moments, like a tree. It spiders out certain moments of your life, and that one for me, just there's so much. As soon as he says that, I think of, wow, so many fears over 18 years of childhood. Well, really, not really 18, but we'll call it that. So many fears of what he's speaking about, the love he could have had, everything. Okay, so let's move on.
Somebody help me. I'm not cold, I'm empty. Somebody heal me, hold me, make me know me, hate me.
Nobody help me. I'm not cold, I'm empty. I'm not cold-hearted, I'm empty. But is he really? Is that really what he's saying here? Somebody heal me, hold me, make me know me, hate me. He says, nobody help me. But then he says, somebody heal me, hold me, make me know me. Do we understand what's happening there? Bipolar, maybe? Struggle within? You want help, but nobody ever helps. You want to be loved, but nobody ever loves you like you feel like love should be. And so you keep fighting for it, but then you don't want to fight for it no more. And you keep wanting to go cold because it's easier, but you don't want to go cold. You keep wanting to be a shitty person with the rest of the world, but you don't want to be. I mean, look at all that was just said in just a couple of seconds. And I could keep going on that one.
No one can love me inside my worthy. Someone will feel me, show me, make me know me. I'm not safe.
No one can love me inside my lonely. Is it his loneliness that makes him unlovable? My father taught me a biblical principle that he had no idea was a biblical principle because he doesn't read the Bible, never has, probably never will. He believes in a creator. He believes it's Jesus. But that's that. It says, how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself. For no man has ever hated his own flesh. So if you don't love yourself because you're lonely, nobody else is going to love you neither. I think this might be a mess up in the lyrics, but this is what YouTube gives us. Someone won't feel me, show me, make me know me, I'm not safe. I don't know the writer of this music, but what I hear when I hear that verse end, I'm not safe, I hear somebody screaming out like, do you not understand? Why won't you help me? Why won't you help me? I'm going to turn the screen so I can see you, neighbors. Do you guys know you're hanging out in the bathroom? Do you like the messiness of this? This blanket is not here because I'm white trash. It's here because I live in a moldy, dilapidated trailer, which is very poorly insulated. And so in the summertime, we block the light out. In the wintertime, we let the sunlight in for cooling and heating.
My mind won't stand.
Was it a cry for help? I'm not safe. Help me. I can't compel me. My mind won't sell me. I can't convince myself that I'm not depressed. I can't convince myself that I'm worthy. No matter how hard I try to use counseling, no matter how hard I try to use optimism, positive thinking, I wish I could sit back against this, but my legs are too short. I need a better chair. My back's hurting. Sorry, guys, that's the reality of it. My mind won't sell me that I'm not in pain. They say mind over matter, right? Why isn't that true when you're in this level of pain? Why is it that I can only conquer so much pain? Okay, but then when it's consistent horror pain like this every day, the mind won't compel the body that it's not there. Is mind over body real? It wants to fail me. Hail me. Let me carry. Help me.
And this is my measure. It wants to kill me. It's in my memory, but I'm shaking when it fails me.
I think of so many different things with that right there. This is my misery. It wants to kill me. It's in my memory, but I'm shaking when it fails me. So I have memory issues, and so that speaks to that part of my memory and my mind as well. When it fails me, when I can't remember, when I can't love my neighbor like I want to love my neighbor because my mind won't work right, and it's misery. It is my misery, and that's why I'm putting it, because you guys know, if you're already on this channel, I'll share this stuff with you because it helps. It helps when we know somebody else's burdens. It helps when we know we're not alone swimming through the shit soup of life made of poop that comes out of our buttholes. Every time we chit soup and do our neighbor dirty, we make it worse. It wants to kill me. He says, it's in my memory. And then when I think of that again, it's in my memory. Okay, is the misery the thinking of the past mistakes? Because that's part of a lot of human beings' misery, and they don't share it. And this is where I have a problems with us Christians, right? I'm not a Christian, but I think Jesus Christ is real, most likely. So I don't know yet. Is we can't forgive and let go. It's like if God is real, if Jesus, right? Jesus Christ is the King of the universe. That's the one thing He can do that we cannot. He can forget shit. It says our sins are remembered no more when you confess them, right? When I forgive you guys, when you do me dirty, it's hard to forget it. Even though I want to compel myself to forget it, okay? Even though I tell myself I can forget it, and it's vice versa. You know, if I do you dirty, it's hard for you to forget it. And then if you do yourself dirty and you do your neighbors dirty and then you have a conscience and you feel bad about it, that misery in your head all your life of thinking about all the shitty things you've done, if you have a conscience, right? All the times you made mistakes that altered the course of your life, your future, your kid's future, your wife's future, your husband's future, your mother's future, your father's future, your brother's future, your auntie's future, you know, uncle's future, everything. You know, is that your misery? Go in the comments down below and tell me. You guys tell me what you think of as this comes out. Go in the comments and tell me. What's your battle? What's your thought on this song? Tell me what you think, okay? Criticize it, good or bad. Give him your criticism for his words and express yourself like we're allowed to, okay? Freely, without being sued. Maybe I should say more about that, actually. He says, every bit of love that I could have, not that I could have had, right? Every bit of love that I could have. What flaw do you have that makes you feel unlovable, neighbor? If you don't want to tell me in the comments, email me, smallengineredemption@gmail.com. I'll get you guys my card here, okay? Or text or call me. Here's me, okay? Here's my phone number. Here's my email. Here's where we are right now. Here's where I live. as I always say, please don't come shoot up my house. This is what I used to do, and I'm still doing a little bit of, but I'm trying to move away from because I'm shitty and disabled and hurt. Now we're about to go into it again. It gets real deep again. It gets real deep, neighbors. Real deep. How many of you out there have this abundance of love in your heart that you feel like you can give to somebody, but there's one thing in your character stopping you?
Take it from me, take it away to feel free. Never a thing, I don't know a thing that affects me. Stuck in my head now. Can't breathe in hell out.
Okay. Might have to go back just a little bit here. Alright. He said, take it from me. I've taken a week to feel free. I took a week off this year and told everybody basically, I don't care if everything fails. I need to find Jesus. And I fasted and I prayed and everything else. And so I think of that when he says that. And I think of how I've been telling everybody I need to take another week off. Okay? Never a thing. I don't know a thing to fix me. Why won't you help me, doctors? Why won't you fix me? Why won't you fix my decrepit body? Why won't you help me, Jesus? Why won't you fix my shitty character? Even though you said you would, you won't. Why not? Is it not time yet? Or are you not real? Stuck in my head now. Get me the hell out. That's a prayer for me. When I sing that in my room here, in miserable pain just by talking and singing. Get me the hell out, Jesus. This is misery. I'm of no use to a creator lying in my bed miserable. This next verse, I'm going to tell you what he says first, and then I'll play it. And then I'm going to tell you what he says again. How many of you feel this? Again, go in the damn comments and tell me if you feel this. Even if you've already commented 50 times, comment some more or edit your comment. I say you just comment again. And then talk to each other. Share your burdens. Life is a game. I don't want to play. It played me. Life is a game. I don't want to play, neighbors. It played me.
I don't wanna play it, played me. Lost in my ways, I'm lost and afraid and angry.
Life is a game. I don't want to play it. Played me. Lost in my ways. I'm lost and afraid and angry. Lost in my ways. I'm lost. I'm afraid. I'm angry. We should really define those words in the depths that they can go to. When somebody is afraid, there are so many things you can be afraid of. You can be afraid of an alligator. You can be afraid of a spider. You can be afraid of pain. You can be afraid of death. You can be afraid of being poor. You can be afraid of being rich. You can be afraid of being an alcoholic, being a drug addict. You can be afraid of being cheated on. You can be afraid of ending up in a wheelchair. You can be afraid of having your heart broke. Most importantly. And he says he's angry. So am I. I scream out sometimes. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that my head's not right, that my body's not right, that my neighbors aren't right, and that the world's shit, and that we keep treating each other shitty. Okay?
Nobody help me. I'm not cold, I'm empty.
Nobody help me, I'm not cold, I'm empty. But we heard him say, what did he say, neighbors? I'm not safe. Somebody help me. Somebody hold me. somebody heal me, make me, know me. Then he says, hate me. Does he really feel like somebody doesn't even hate him? I don't think that's the case. I think he's just basically like, I want somebody to hold me. I want somebody to know me. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody to feel me. I want somebody to fix me. I want somebody to make me better. Then he says, hate me. Fuck it, hate me. Because I'm hateable. Because I have character flaws just like you. I think we have a yin and yang, so to speak, going on here. We have a bipolar. Help me, don't help me. Save me, don't save me. I'm fine, I'm not fine. I really like music is a way of expression, and I like the piano, and I think about, boy, I wish I could play the piano. I can't afford lessons. I've tried to teach myself. And so I hate that I don't have that expression. When I read these lyrics and I listen to these lyrics, I know how they relate to my life. I can think about how they relate to so many people's lives probably. But the most important thing I think of is I think of what I think a lot of people don't think of. Would you neighbors like some tea? Chamomile, because we're going to try and go to bed soon. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 1:39 Central Time. See, I was way off. So, there you go, Adam Hayes. He's a subscriber. He gets mad when I don't show him my drinkings of water. You guys will have to catch up to the channel to understand that. The thing I think of the most is I wonder what somebody's battle really is inside their head. You know, because you only have what somebody presents, and then you have to take it for fact, for truth, for exterior. I know a neighbor, and he has this extremely protective exterior, but everybody already knows below that he's the nicest freaking guy, but he still keeps his guard up. Why? Because if you don't, you get hurt, and some people can't handle that. I wish I was able to put a guard up like that strong. I've never been able to. Not that strong. Not even close. If I were to sum this up, be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. That's how you can sum up what the hell's going on here, really. What's his battle? What is it inside his head that's his misery? What is it that's making him so desperate for love, but at the same time saying, like, I'm not cold, I'm empty. He's clearly not. You cannot be cold and empty and say passionately through music, somebody heal me, hold me, make me, know me. Come on. Someone won't feel me, show me, make me, know me. I'm not safe. I think when he says I'm not safe, what he means is somebody better fucking help me because I'm going cold and empty. Because I'm about to put up a cold, empty protection because I don't care. Or is it that I just don't want to care? Again, this might just be lyrics. This might not be this songwriter's feelings and emotions. But I have a hard time thinking he could write this, or whoever wrote this, he, she, I have not looked up who wrote the lyrics themselves. He, she could say all that and be cold and empty. There's no way. I think the danger is they feel like they're going to end up cold and empty because they're tired of trying to be loved with whatever shitty human being they are. Even though they're, I feel, potentially feeling like they are very loving, but they just have some hate in them. And it's not necessarily hate. You know, when I say bipolar, because bipolar people, depending on one or two, they have highs and lows, okay? And then you have You know, a lot of people who call with emotional highs and lows, like they can go from crying to laughing to angry to all these things instantaneously. I think that gets mistaken for bipolar, maybe, but I don't know. But either way, that's what it is. It's I have lost my thought. That's what a brain injury does to you. You see the misery in my head when I said, he says, every time it fails me, it just failed me. You see, the misery in my head, but I don't keep it in my head. I share it with you, and I want you to share. That has always honestly been everything this channel, ever since it became not just video links for saws for sale, is about. Let's share our burdens together, but also share our highs. Let's share our highs, let's share our lows. Let's share our in-between. The part everybody leaves out. Let's share our in-between. Where are you at in between? When you're sitting in front of the TV and your wife's cooking dinner, or vice versa, or whatever damn you want to identify as. I don't give a shit. I know there's only two sexes. I don't care, liberals. Freedom of expression. You want to express yourselves freely, fine. I should be able to say faggot. It's a pile of fucking sticks. Come on now, guys. What's your in-between? When you're just sitting there listening to your music or watching your YouTube, but also thinking at the same time, what are you trying to drown out? Go in comments. Share it. Tell me what you think of this critique. I know it's messy. I know the view's not great, but we can improve all that. I have a beautiful building out there for you neighbors that are new. And it's just partially insulated. Okay. It can be turned into anything for the YouTube. I would really like to do stuff like this and continue to share my battles with you, my struggles with you, and let you share yours with me. I have lots of ideas for cool merchandise. Okay. But I have to see a positive reaction to more than just a couple of my videos. They have to get into the algorithm, and I have to know you guys want more of that, because if you guys want more of it and YouTube shuts it down by not putting me in the algorithm, let's say, hey, me and my neighbors are pissed off. We feel like you're unfairly treating us because we're trying to express ourselves. Express yourselves! Okay, in the comments down below. Listen seriously. Be kind to one another. Everyone, all 8 billion on this planet are facing battles. Instead of being an asshole like me, go up and ask somebody. You have a burden you need to share. We say, how you doing? And everybody says, I'm good. I don't. I just tell people, well, if you got lots of time, I can tell you how I'm doing. But you didn't really want to know how I'm doing. You're just being nice, right? On the front, on the outside. If your heart cares how I'm doing, come find out. Until next time, neighbors, I love all 8 billion of you, even though I suck at it. One more time, say it with me, those of you that are already here and have been here for a while on the channel. Be kind. What? That's right, to one another. Why? That's right. Everyone is facing a battle. Till next time, neighbors. See, that's part of my battle too that I won't edit out. I'll share it with you guys as I come to take you out of my bathroom. Listen, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of my moldy, dilapidated trailer, neighbors.